Deviled eggs are a classic appetizer that is easy to make and always a crowd favorite. And today I'm sharing with you the best recipe for deviled eggs. Hi mindful moms and dads, Kristen here. As someone who suffers from a chronic disease, I believe homemade is best, but it doesn't need to be complicated. I don't know about your family, but my family can't seem to have a get-together without a tray of deviled eggs. They are a staple recipe, and with good reason. They're inexpensive, they're easy to make, they're a crowd favorite. My recipe for deviled eggs is made with a creamy, flavorful filling that has a surprise ingredient. And it's that surprise ingredient that makes these deviled eggs stand out above the rest. So let's put on our kitchen capes and make the best deviled eggs. Now to start this recipe, we need to make hard-boiled eggs. And you know me, I love using my Instant Pot to make hard-boiled eggs. They turn out perfect every single time. If you have an Instant Pot, pour in 1 cup of cold water for a 6-quart Instant Pot, or 1.5 cups of cold water for an 8-quart Instant Pot. Add as many eggs as you'd like to your Instant Pot. You can place them right on a rack, or you can use an egg rack. And then you want to pop your lid on your Instant Pot and cook for 5 minutes on high pressure. After the cook time has elapsed, let the pressure release naturally for 5 minutes. Then do a quick release of any remaining pressure and transfer your eggs into an ice bath until they're nice and chilled. If you don't have an Instant Pot, don't worry, you can still make perfect hard-boiled eggs. Place your eggs in a saucepan and cover with water so that they're submerged by about 2 inches. Turn the heat to high and allow the water to come to a rapid boil. Once the water is boiling, turn the heat to low, cover, and cook for 1 minute. Remove the saucepan from the heat and let set for 14 minutes. After 14 minutes, remove the eggs and place them in an ice bath and let them chill completely. Once your eggs have chilled, remove your shells. Make sure that you get every little bit of the shell. Nobody wants to bite into a shell. Slice in half lengthwise and remove the yolks from the whites and place them into a mixing bowl. I use a fork to really mash up my egg yolks until they're nice and fine, almost like a powder. That way my filling is super smooth and creamy. And now for our filling. I'm preparing my filling using 12 hard-boiled eggs, which is the equivalent of making 24 deviled eggs. You can increase this recipe or cut the recipe in half based on how many people you intend to serve. I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. You can certainly use white vinegar if that's what you have on hand, or even pickle juice. I just love the brightness that the lemon juice adds to the filling. It makes it feel lighter. Add in 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, or you can use plain Greek yogurt if desired, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and wait for it, horseradish. I know, horseradish sounds crazy, but trust me on this, the tang and the zip the horseradish adds to these deviled eggs is incredible. And we're only using a tiny bit, just a 1/2 teaspoon of prepared horseradish, not horseradish sauce. I'm also going to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of Dijon, not yellow, mustard, and a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Mix that until creamy. You can add in up to 2 to 3 more tablespoons of mayonnaise or yogurt if needed to reach the right consistency that you like. Now for piping. You can simply use a spoon or a small cookie scoop and scoop your filling into your whites, and that is the easiest way to do it. But for a dramatic presentation, place your filling into a piping bag fitted with a star tip and pipe the filling into the egg white. To finish, sprinkle with paprika and chopped chives. See? So easy, and I guarantee you that your guests are going to love these deviled eggs. They're gonna be the first to disappear. And you know what else your guests would love? Air fryer chicken wings. And you can catch how I make that in my next video. Until then, happy cooking.